Good morning, Porch Chronicles. How y'all doing out there? You know what I figured out about this life and the reason why we be so unhappy in it? Because we participate in everybody's noise. Let me explain what I'm saying to you. Instead of figuring out what our life needs at that moment in that time or that season, we concentrate on everyone else's noise because we never get ourselves to a place where we can only understand and hear our noise, what we need. Let me break it down to you. Now, I live in a house that's a boarding house, a rooming house. So it's different individuals that live here now. It's nobody living here no more, except for it's a little girl upstairs with a baby. And this is not a house where we have kids in. But she was brought back here. She used to stay here but left when she had the baby because this is not a house for kids. So a situation ended up happening where she needed a place to stay and the landlord brought her back here. Fine. I respect all of that. I left high school with a baby in my stomach. I was a mom a month after I graduated. I don't want to see anybody hurt and harmed or, not have a place to stay, especially when they have kids. But that's not my season anymore. My season is I am about to be 54. I don't have no grandkids. So there's no small children in my life, like on a constant basis. And it's okay for me not to want to be around a lot of noise because it's my season where I've healed, where I'm healing, and I'm living for me now. So, yes, it was a big disruption when they brought her back because the baby's not maybe about 2. I'm not sure. But the baby doesn't speak. So I'm not sure if he's going to be nonverbal or not. I'm not speaking that on that child, but he does not speak at all. I never even hear him say mom. So he makes a lot of noise and he's very hyper. I have no issues with that. Children are supposed to be run, jump, play, all of that. But that's not my ministry anymore. My son is 35. So instead of me, when they first came, it was very irritating because they stay over top of me, and that boy runs all day, and he makes a lot of noise, not just crying a lot, but his communication is real loud, and it's not verbal. So I didn't know what to do at first because my peace was shaking. But you know what I ended up doing? Excuse me, praying. And then I said, okay, God, what do I do to retain my peace? Instead of me focusing on their noise, I had to go back and find what's going to help you get back to where you need to be. Because whether we realize it or not, you have a choice for peace in your life. You just have to go into yourself and figure out what you need instead of listening to everybody else's noise. So what I did was I started praying a lot, and I was like, show me what to do. And I listen to music from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, especially when I'm doing art. So I had to learn, Karen, you already have the solution. When they come home in the evening time and you don't want to hear all that noise and you're downstairs doing art, put your headphones on. You can't hear anything when you're listening to music. So at 5 o'clock in the morning when that baby starts running and it's not time for me to get up, you know what I do? Put one earphone in, and whatever ear is closest to the pillow, you're not going to hear nothing. So I put this one in and I put on the rain or the ocean. And baby, I stay asleep. And they have to leave out around 7 because his mom goes to work. By the time I wake up, it's past 7 o'clock because I be knocked out. I be done. You have to find the solutions to the noise in your life and stop blaming other people. Because when she first got here, I was like, oh my God. Blah, 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 blah. Nope. You know what? I had to go and sit down, get back my peace, and say, what do you need, Karen, to keep your peace in your space? Because I pay a lot of money for a room. I pay way more money than, I only paid $300 less than I was paying for a apartment. So, yeah, this space right here that I live in, it's going to be peace. Because I pay a whole lot of money to live here. my whole damn check is gone by the time I pay my rent. Okay? And I don't have a problem with that because I like having a place to stay. I always have. But you know what? The reason why you can't find any quiet, because you never found the quiet inside of you. I love you, Porch Chronicles.